is getting ready to be pulled here. As soon as that hits 0, someone's going to make a beeline for their point, and it's Team Gigantti to pull the trigger first. They want the advantageous position. They want HSL Esports to aggress onto them. But now, they're going to take the aggression back to them. Zappis separated from the team a little bit, but he had the barrier. But I know exactly what he was trying to do there. It was to take out Chow and give Team Gigantti this easy first cap. Already by Fisher. He went for the stun. The rally's now popped afterwards. He can still pop this EMP, but they're going to use the grab. EMP should seal the deal for them. They've done enough on the map so far. They're going to commit the shatter afterwards. Sound barrier coming out because it started to flip back a little bit, but I think it's ultimately going to stay under control of Team Gigantti, and we've got into that 90%, so I think, Blank, we're going to see Lighthouse go over to the Finnish roster.
It's the one hundo Overwatch here. Today, once again, we saw it from CV yesterday. Team Gigantti looking like they're taking this one fairly easily away from HSL here on Lighthouse.
They're still trying to kick, though. You see Fisher go over to the Doomfist to try and get onto the point, and they're still going to contend it, but the kill feed's looking awfully white right now. Oh, he might go for a little bit dip off the side, but they've done enough to start batting away the stall tactics from HSL Esports. Fisher's probably going to try and come back in, but the Doomfist is too far away. Lighthouse going over to Gigantti.
Now it's just a full-on brawl on the point for the time being.
Fisher's just going to be up in the sky, but there's no ground presence right now because Henningson's not there to stand and contest. He's trying to get away with it. He's taking out Lilbo. Maybe he might be able to move on to, but he's relying on Fisher and the rest of the DPS here to deal the damage and force Leaf back. Barrage used on cooldown by Fisher. Make sure Leaf goes back to the spawn room, and now finally HSL can get the flip and start earning map percent. Monumental hold here from Team Gigantti, an economic one. They're doing it on the breadline right now. Blank. Fisher's already found Milky Man with the barrage. Gonna keep himself alive as he moves over, looking for Lilbo now. He's tanking a lot of damage to get there. Gonna be sustained up by his wingman and keep him in the fight. There's the D-Mech coming in. Zappe's been hacked up, so he's not gonna be able to get away with this one. Chow finds Leaf, the main source of healing on the side of HSL Esports. Gonna be able to take him out. They just need to keep walking in as Milky Man will go through. Find Chow, that's unfortunate with the wrecking ball. Finds the second kill! Milky Man again, finding these multiple kills. EMP being committed, turns off the lights, and shuts down the offense from Team Gigantti. We're going to settle it in ruins. Luxury, because they do have point control.
They do indeed. They're putting a lot of stock into making sure that Davin does not get the free reign. Using Fisher's shield bash, and he will come up to a rally very soon. They can pressure this fight.
Milky Man's got the nano boost. He's surely going to follow up with the shatter, but everyone clears out of his radius. There's until he gets the fire strike to seal the deal. He's stunned up. Very low HP. Needs some sustain to come in from his team. Shatter into the shield. Tries to go for the counter, but Chow with the micro missiles will seal the deal on the back of his head. And that's HSL keeping control after a few ults being committed by Gigantti.
They've got the ultimate combo, the EMP shatter. There will be no shield in the way here, Trid, when that shatter is unleashed.
They can catch him as they try to move to the point, and Team Gigantti can emerge off the back of it. Milky Man's got the shatter to follow up. Everyone's been hacked up, and a huge shatter from Milky. The charge coming in. He wants to burst on the Henningson, and he's going to find it. The transcendence from Ding will not save them today. Team Gigantti gonna walk away with ruins, and they will take Ilios.
Standing up tall here, Trid. Overtime will tick away.
Gonna just give away the territory. They kind of have to in this instance.
They do. So now both teams are running around with that high ground pressure. Fisher and Zapre taking a forward position almost immediately. You look at these supports, they all take cover in Mega. This is the correct thing to do, but Milky Man under a lot of pressure now, Trid.
It's over, Milky Man. They have the high ground. They're going to be taken out by Fisher. They're just slamming him with the orbs. Ding on the back line, doing everything he needs to. HSL walking away with point A.
This is the problem when you face up against HSL, is that you have to be worried about Fisher, you have to be worried about Zapre, but you also have to be mega worried about Ding.
The third DPS
continuing to make.
Zappis is looking for that grab. Not giving anything away just yet. Going to have the Dragon Strike coming through from Chow, looking for the big damage. He'll just find Zappe. Sound barrier comes up too late to save that secondary support, but they're going to keep the fight going anyway. He will come back to the point with the nano boost. The Transcendence came out from Ding to tip the scales in favor of HSL. But Zappis returns with the kill onto Fisher. The high ground's available for Chow on the harm zone. He's going for the dink on the Lilbo. Can't find the second shot until he nails it. The headshot coming in. Now the points in control of HSL, but they have to fight against the spawns.
Zappis wants to get in here. He's Nano Boost, doing an extreme amount of damage. Out comes the second Dragon Strike of the fight. No one's coming through that choke anymore, Trid.
Yeah, they actually booped Milky Man to safety in that one, and now he's getting the heals coming in from Zappe, who gets back to the point. He's going to charge across by HSL, and that's the EMP coming in to shut everything down. They're not getting the kills, though. Fisher with the Doomfist. He was outside of the range. He swings in and punches Davin into round 2. Already, they will live and die by the Nano Blade or the Nano Monkey. They're going to commit it into when Milky Man. No, they're not. They've given it over.
Who got it?
I don't even know who
it's
got that one.
Lilbo took it.
Boostio coming in. That was so important for Team Gigantti to get right. If that was the intention, that's some 200 IQ underwater backgammon, but now Leaf goes in with the blade. Davin's already got the pulse bomb onto Zapray. He's going to go up to the sky. He finds no one but Fisher. He's got everyone on GPS right now. He knows exactly where he is, finding 2 kills. They're going to try and turn it back around. HSL are still on the point, and the D-Mech Zap is easy picking the things. The hook of the Lilbo as well. One more. If he finds Davin, he's going to seal the deal, but he will go down to the spray damage. Finally, Gigantti have a strong foothold on the point, and they should be able to get away with taking point A.
Are moving in now, Team Gigantti. There will be a Nano as well, unleashed onto Milky Man, straight into the back line.
Chow, your hammer is not as strong as Reinhardt's when he comes in, especially with the Nano Boost. 2 kills so far. They take out Henningsen and Chow. Henningsen will get back to point with that supercharger if he's fast, but the progress is still accruing for Team Gigantti. They're still far away from that next ultimate, as the Valkyrie will sustain as many people as they can. Askoff using the Guardian Angel to get to safety. The Power Driver comes in for Henningsen, but he's charged off the point, and now Zappis is hacked up, but he's still got enough charge to be able to contest the point. Gonna punch Chow to the ground. He doesn't need his abilities to do that one, and Team Gigantti will force us to another round of Volskaya. Break and the Orb Discord onto Milky Man, who has to retreat into Mega with the rest of his team. And now the rest of HSL, they can take control of the point and play around the terrain, causing Gigantti to attack them.
Yeah, Gigantti needs to take the high ground. Davin has to build up this EMP fast. Milky Man drops down. There is no projected barrier anymore, Trid.
No one's focusing Zappe right now. They don't need to. Milky Man, the LOS was cut off. They forced him into the back of point A. Zappis and the rest of Gigantti will go down. It may be done in overtime, but point A is going to be captured by HSL. It was time right now.
Shatter is available, but you got to get past that shield first. It is laid down, so Milky Man can walk around, but so much pressure on him.
The Dragons isolated him. They just stopped him from getting the reinforcements. A Dragon Strike and 2 kills to boot. Make it free. Ding grabs HSL, puts them on his back, and keeps them alive in Numbani.
Oh, he's deadlifting this team right now. But what's even more impressive to me?
HSL, but things went a little bit airy for them. Still trying to contend against the Hanzo. He's getting the support he needs. Fish is off to the side, firing these rockets at range. And will work at chipping away some of the beefier members of Gigantti. EMP comes in, will ground him, but he's on the high ground, so he should be safe for now. Zappe making the all-important switch over to the Moira. That sustain's going to help against the DPS, as well as provide that much-needed coalescence to deal with the aerial units. But Ding, again, Storm Arrow into Dragon Strike, point-blank range into Leaf's face, and the palm to help him find Zappis. HSL move on to the final section of Numbani. You had to make a prediction, you put it on Team Gigantti right now. Got that EMP, Shatter as well. HSL are lagging behind with the ultimates. They do have Askoff, Sound Baron, and EMP of their own. They layer those correctly, could walk away with it. But there you go, grab into EMP. It's definitely a set play at this point. The Sound Barrier will come in afterwards, but they found 2 already. Make it free. HSL are in disarray, and they just got to walk this one into the checkbox, and they will take away Numbani. The Shatter, perfect onto Askoff. To be the celebration.
This is definitely the last fight. Gigantti holding on point A here. Davin with the EMP. Zuppe with the Nano Boost. This is going to be very hard for HSL to come back.
Zuppe's already for
Chow going down.
There's no one to stop this huge anti-nade coming in. There's the EMP finding free. You've got Fisher and Zapray, the only 2 people not affected. And they're going to try and contest, but how are they going to be able to? They have to get on the point to trigger overtime, and they're going to be able to do just that, but where's the follow-up? HSL got nothing left in the tank, and the benchmark for Gigantti to walk away with the 3-1 scoreline has been set and can be met.
Almost immediately. This is the thing, though, is that even if you have double sniper, you're not able to take advantage of a crossfire because there is only one angle up and down the street. Someone will have to drop at some point, or a pick will have to come through.
The wall will cut off the sight lines, but really it's just putting blinders on because he can still go through. And Zapre's been found out. Askov can go in for the res, but it might be risky. Lee's found Chow. You can only commit one res. You have to bring it to the crucial pick. You no longer have the immortality field as well. This is disastrous for HSL. It's going to look very unlikely for them to stay in this. And Chow's been found out. The res is still on cooldown. A hook from Zape brings Askov into the grasp of Zappos' death, and the Dragon Strike is overkill. It forces them away. The Amp Matrix is on the field, but no one from HSL is. Team Gigantti, with the 3-1 scoreline, takes first place in our season.